am Palestinian. Hold on to your panties, ladies and gentlemen. Some people might be a little bit nervous right now. Relax. Because if somebody came to me and said, Nabeel, we want you to do a suicide bombing. We will pay your family $20,000. I will say, you son of a bitch, we are in America. I can slip and fall on Walmarts and get paid more than that. Then he will say, but my friend, I have 72 virgins waiting for you in paradise. Do you have naked pictures? And do you provide a bomb-proof box for my sausage? Because how the hell am I supposed to bang these ladies with my cock sprinkled all over LAX? I'm a little bit curious about these virgins. Why are they still virgins? Are they ugly? Do they have a shitty attitude? Or maybe they just don't like cock. I don't want to have to spend eternity trying to convince some lesbians to have sex with me. Plus, they don't have a Walmart or a Target up in heaven. I don't believe these ladies shave their beavers. So if I ever decide to blow my ass up, the first thing I will take with me is a box of razors. And that's 72 of them. So I can trim each of my virgin's bushes. Like a lot of Arabs in America, I actually used to own a restaurant. I owned a restaurant and a bar. And I had customers in my bar asking me if we are going to have fantasy football. How many men here play fantasy football? Woo! I don't understand American men fantasizing about football. I fantasize about women. I used to say, yes, of course, we are going to have fantasy football. I will also sell you a fantasy beer. For $5, you get an empty glass. You can fantasize about whatever kind of beer you want it to be, even the ones we don't have. My restaurant was barbecue. I owned a Kansas City barbecue restaurant in Los Angeles. Yep. And I was getting sick and tired of people asking me for vegetarian dinners. Don't believe this shit? At a barbecue restaurant in Los Angeles, they will ask you for vegetarian dinners. I used to say, yes, of course we have vegetarian dinners. All our dinners are vegetarian. We only serve cows, chickens, and pigs that have spent their whole lives eating vegetables. And if you are what you eat, the meat we serve is actually a vegetable. Me? I don't understand vegetarians. I've never heard of these people in the Middle East. It's usually women and men trying to impress them. Ladies, right? Ladies, you always say you want a real man, right? We want a real man. We want a real man. And you get your real man and you start talking him into things. Eat your vegetables. Stop eating meat. And your real man is so mesmerized by your coochie that he stops eating meat. Next thing you know, you sneak up that soy stuff on him, that tofu stuff. You don't know what soy does, right? Look it up. It messes with your man's hormones. It gives him estrogen. That's right, people. Look it up tonight. Next thing you know, your real man's voice is getting soft. He's crying after sex. And he's glowing boobs. That's right, ladies, boobs. Man boobs. Moobs. Say it with me, moobs. So ladies, if you ever want to share your bra with your real man, or if you don't want to share your bra with your real man, stop feeding him soy. I grew up a Christian. My mother tried to get me to stop eating meat on Friday. One day a week, and I can't do it. And if I can't do it for Jesus, I won't do it for you ladies. I don't give a shit how great your pussy is. I would rather have a mediocre pussy and a T-bone steak than a great pussy and a piece of tofu. I had a customer, she told me her dog is vegetarian. I said, your dog hates you. Right? The only reason he licks your face, it's the only meat he gets to taste. Ladies, you're always trying to talk us into doing something. My girlfriend tried to talk me into doing yoga. Yep. She says, I need to be flexible. I said, I don't need to be flexible. I'm not the one who's supposed to put his feet behind his ears. You are. She even talked me into neutering my dog. Yeah. I was so mesmerized by her coochie, I neutered my dog. And I feel terrible. And I'm sure men here feel the same way when they get their dogs neutered. It's horrible. Americans, stop neutering your dog. You don't want your dog to have babies? Be responsible. Teach your dog to pull out. It works. I've been pulling out for over 50 years. I'm undefeated. It works, people. And if you don't know how to teach your dog to pull out, look it up on YouTube. I know you guys will be doing that tonight. Or just stand behind him and pull him out yourself. You, buddy. If I give you $1 million, would you put your balls inside an alligator's mouth? No, right? You won't put your balls in an alligator's mouth for $1 million, but yet you would neuter your dog. Your dog can't talk. He doesn't like it. So people, if you still believe in neutering your dog, tonight on the way home, you will probably see a homeless guy. Talk to him. Say, hey, excuse me, buddy. I would like to take you home with me tonight. I would like to cuddle with you. Give you a shower, feed you. You can even sleep on the couch or watch TV when I go to work. But on the way home, we're gonna stop by the doctor's office. And he's gonna chop your balls off. What do you think he's gonna say? I would rather eat out of a garbage can and freeze my balls off, because I will at least have them with me. You know, when you neuter your dog, you are taking away one of the few pleasures in a dog's life, which is licking his own balls. Right? Men, can you imagine how much better your life could be if you can lick your own balls? You, sir, you look like you work at an office. There's this woman in your office, this beautiful woman, and every day of the week she says good morning to you. You're like, oh my God, she loves me. Then you ask her out for Friday night, and she says no. You're traumatized. You feel terrible. You don't even want to go back to work. But not if you can lick your own balls. Because on Friday night, you will take yourself out to your favorite steakhouse. You will order the biggest steak on the menu, the tomahawk, a baked potato loaded, and a pitcher of beer. Because you don't have to worry about somebody sitting there judging you and calling you a drunk. Then you order dessert. Not one, But 2, because you love yourself and you don't need anybody else. And you go home, you pop in your favorite movie, Scarface. And right when he says, say hello to my little friend, you put your head between your legs and you say hello to your little friend. And you lick your own balls. And life is good, my friend. Life is good. Thank you all. My name is Nabeel The Extremist.